What's up, guys? This is Heis. Oh, good God, that camera is way out of whack. Details. I definitely bumped it while moving something earlier. Ha! Yes, more gooder. Let me turn the music down. I'm so confused right now. What's up, by the way? Hello, everyone. We're live. I finally bothered to switch to a new pair of headphones. People have been commenting that the one side of that other pair looked really ratty. And yeah, they were getting a little tired. So I'm using one of my several new pairs because I purchased several pairs of these all at once when Sennheiser got bought by another company. Because I was worried the quality would go to shit. Not that it already didn't, because they don't seem to last as long as they used to. Oh well. And I'm very confused because I sound so much different to myself because they're actually properly sealing and everything, which is fun. But I can see we've got a good crop of folks up in chat here today. Evil Me having gifted 20 memberships already. Thank you so much. Evil Me also being the reason my last video didn't look like shit. So I've got that right here. Because of the fancy little doodad that you can plug a camera in and then control it with a joystick and it's stabilized and things. So, cheers to you, Evil Me. But yeah, it's Montezuma Monday. We're going to be working on another bit of choo-choo design of some flavor today. So, yeah. And it looks like we've got a Midland and a Tristan in Discord chat. We'll be joining in a second. Marty McFly, break-even for 8 months. Girl, I want a stable relationship. Me, the X29. Me, the Montezuma. Come on, man. Class 25. Jordan Freeman, when do we get season 3.5 or 4 of the 3/4 Idiots? I need to edit one of those, don't I? Probably sometime this month. We have 2 episodes of season 3.5. So we will probably get to those shortly at some point. Anyway, I'm gonna jump in Discord chat. We've got Tristan and Midland here.
6325 return to Steam.
And this fucking piece of shit named Jersey every fucking time!
Oh, beautiful.
Hi, everybody.
Beautiful thing.
We have the 6325 return to Steam. Once again. God damn it, Jersey.
You have no clue. Caboose can vouch for me. I was waiting on, and I had my finger on the join button for the past like 3 minutes.
Son of a bitch. Anyway, good stuff.
It was glorious.
It was glorious. Yes. Okay, Farm Shop Chronicles more like Membership Monday with Evil Me here. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. Onyx864, Montezuma Mondays, no need to pay for memberships. It certainly seems that way some days. Trains and more random stuff. 8 months, wow. Did you know that it's illegal to laugh loudly in Hawaii, so you have to keep it aloha?
Can we ban this guy?
Limes.
Limes.
That is a first offense, like first degree offense of liming. Yeah, beautiful. Evil Me, I can stabilize your camera, but I can't stabilize the economy. Well, I wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you. Solaris the Long Hauler Rail Fan. Well, Heis, Railroads Online has another update snafu again. What did they expect? To quote the spy. And Blues Crew, thank you for the 10 donated memberships.
We don't need no stinking budget. Oh, no.
Stream Elements can never decide which one of those 2 clips it wants to play. It's supposed to play that only... whatever. Anyways, here we have our little zoomy lad. And last time we did the smokebox door because we weren't sure about how much time we'd have. Today we've got more time. And I kind of... I don't know what we want to do, because we talked about maybe doing the stack base, talked about maybe doing the pilot itself last time, both of which would be good options, but I got reminded of a picture that exists from Spaggle Smeagol. We've had some very good help from our Australian friends recently, and Spaggle Smeagol reminded me, I have these pictures, I just forgot about it, that there is a picture dead front on of the goddamn Montezuma, and of course, it very clearly shows the way that the door looks. So we need to redo the smoke box door at some point. That doesn't have to be today, though. Maybe when we do the star plate on the front, maybe that's when we'll touch some of that stuff up.
Wait, hold on. What does the front of the smoke box look like?
It's on stream right now, bro.
Well, I'm fucking... Oh, yeah, that's curved.
Yeah, definitely
It's got a
curved,
ring
and then
around
it's
it.
got a defined actual ring.
Yeah.
Which we don't have. It looks like our actual hinges look okay. And
Does
look
it
like
only
they
have
go
3
far enough in.
locking lugs on it?
It kind of looks like it only has 3. Yeah. Which,
And
I mean,
they also look internal, not external.
you're also right. Yeah, that's kind of goofy, isn't it? So I
Does
don't
this
know.
thing have darts?
Darts?
Smoke box darts?
Was ist dat?
The stupid thing on the front of the British engines?
Oh,
Open
the handle?
Yeah. Those are called the darts.
You know, I don't think so. It's hard to see behind the number plate. If we look at the side builder's photo, I don't think she does. So, actually, you can see the side right there, and I don't see anything there. So
This is where we find out the whole number plate rotated.
Oh, no.
Brett
You
says no,
turn
it
it
doesn't
and
have
becomes a
darts.
pentagram.
Hail Satan.
No.
Yes. Good stuff. But yeah, so that's the thing, but this is actually going to be really helpful for the pilot, and it did confirm we can actually see that the beam, the pilot beam is made out of wood, and that is sheet metal, and it only goes partway around. We can actually see exactly how that was because of this picture, which I wish I didn't forget about earlier. So anyways, there's some stuff to redo at some point, but I'm kind of thinking maybe stack base or pilot is kind of where my head's leaning, just to get something new done while we have a little bit of time, rather than rehashing what we just did. So, I don't know. What do we think?
So what's done, what's not done? What does the model look like as it is?
the only big gap that we have is the stack base.
Well, do that. There you go.
fill the gaps back in. Yeah, let's do that. Do a stack base today.
And if that doesn't take a lot of time, then the front cab wall.
Yeah, that would also be nice. Front cab wall, even just something would
Cab
be.
floor, cab everything.
Indeed. Lots of little things to do. Oh, we didn't want the front view. We want the side view up so we can kind of see what we're doing here. And then we'll have to look at pictures as well to see exactly how those, not those pictures. I'm going to have to pull up more pictures to figure out exactly what the cab is on Brett's list at some point. Yeah, Brett would be better to design the damn cab anyways, because he actually knows how to put wood together. I'm an idiot that owns a belt sander, so. UN560, here come the gifted memberships. The Gaming Taco, are we going to play Trans-Siberian Railroad Sim demo? Oh god, did that come out? Sounds like a shit post. It'd be fun.
I was actually going to plan on playing that once we were done here.
Nice. Yeah, so Caboose is going to play it on Twitch. I'm going to have to go to my
Maybe-
Century of Steam
yeah,
meeting
maybe I'll
at that
stream it.
point, but yeah. Oh, maybe you'll stream. Maybe he won't stream. You'll have to
I'll stream. I'll do it. I'll do it.
do it and you're cool. Do it and you're cool.
I'll do it.
You do it. Yeah. James Buckner, I said it's Zuma time, then he zoomed. Yes. Nick Briggs, listening to Heist while doing 70 in the DM3. I can neither confirm nor deny that doing 70 in the DM3 is a dangerous prospect. He said, heavily foreshadowing tomorrow. Tomorrow's episode of Deer Valley has been filmed. Unfortunately, I think sheep were hurt in the making of this production. It's fine. It's fine. It is fine.
Is that the only reason Derail Valley added animals so you would feel bad when exploding everything?
Probably. Single tier. Poor sheep. They never had a chance. Anyway. Taylor Stout, did I see the new Railroader videos? I haven't watched their dedicated one on CTC. I watched their gameplay trailer, and I watched their, it's coming out in December trailer thing. I am, like, I wouldn't say I'm like super excited for Railroader, because I don't think it's gonna appeal to exactly what I want. Which, shocker. I mean, how dare someone develop their own game that doesn't pander directly to what I want. But it'll be nice to have something that's hopefully stable multiplayer that I can play, which should make for some fun stuff.
Stable multiplayer train operations is a needed must.
That would be a fun thing. So I don't know. The CTC stuff looks cool. I need to watch the specific CTC video. So okay, I've pulled up more Montezuma pictures. Let's see. Gregory Tame. Speaking of updates, there's a Steam and Steel update too. Well, cool. But it's in Roblox, Greg. Nobody cares about Roblox. Haven't we told you this before? I do need to check that out. You've gotten some cool models added in. So, Farm Shop Chronicles. I don't know what kind of omen this is, but every time you start a stream, I get a massive nosebleed. I think you're killing me. Not intentionally. Good Christ. That's
You might want to get that looked at.
Invest in a humidifier.
Yeah. Seriously, I've got mine going right behind me right now. It's the dry season. Mickley, not gonna lie, I wouldn't trust you with a belt sander. Well, fuck you.
Wait until he finds out that I have an angle grinder.
Yeah, wait till he finds out I have an angle grinder. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Wait until you hear that I get trusted with an oxyacetylene torch. Crazy.
Ooh.
Kristen Harderson. Hey, Heist, the Montezuma can go 22 now in game. Ah, yes. A different arbitrary, pointless fucking speed limit because we're bad at programming our game. Sorry, that was my outside voice again. Anyways, Natalie Rose, welcome to the break bin. Matt Houston, I have an idea. Use this to make a 3D printed ON30 Loco. I would do it in SN3 personally, but yeah, hopefully. And Solaris the Long Hauler Rail fan. So how far are you from getting the frame started with dollars? Many, because unfortunately, there needs to be a place that the frame can live. So, yeah. Anyway, there needs to be a shop / heist house first. So.
It will live in the kitchen right by the dining table. Or instead of the dining table. The frame will be the dining table.
The frame is long enough that it will not serve very well as a dining table, unfortunately, here. Let me drag this down here, get this crap back up there. So here's our reference. I can't see. I'm assuming that it's got some sort of bolt pattern that holds it to the smoke box. I'm not sure exactly what that flanged joint, that brass colored ring, I'm not sure how that all works out, or if that's just a pretty thing and it's all one piece. I don't know. It looks like there might be like 4 recessed bolts in there. I'm trying to find.
Yeah, I'm seeing at least what appears to be 1.
Yeah, and it would make sense if there were 4, but let's see. Farm Shop Chronicles. Where's the cat on the cars at the museum? What do you mean by the cat? I know not what you speak of. Crimson
No.
Elevation. Geez, it really doesn't feel like you've been on the connector only for 5 months. If that would ring true career-wise. If only. If only. And Slayer's Long Hauler, what scale are you going for? I'm assuming not 3 foot. No, we're going for 3 foot. This is going to be full size. That's why it's going to need a place. Yeah. Because we're stupid. Oh, I mean, I can sketch this. I could sketch the side profile, and then we could do a revolve and then loft up to it from the smoke box.
It could just be the reflections, but I'm definitely seeing at least 2 bolts and bolt heads there.
Yeah, it looks like there's one there, and then there's one over there, so. Modius, so you can't ask the museum to store the frames? I mean, we could. There's just not a nice place for them to sit. And we'd have to coat them in grease and then move them and all sorts of, like, it'd be a challenge. I'm sure we could. We could come to that arrangement. But that's a whole thing. And we want to be established as a 501c3 before we start building anything. So the design comes first. Full design, then we go, which is why we do these streams. Farm Shop Chronicles. Catalytic converters. We know you have a grinder. Oh. The cars don't have them. We don't have cats. I mean, the cars themselves do, but anyway. Slayerist Long Hauler, go bigger. Oh, go bigger, go home. Duh. Railman 1225, hang on, you guys are doing a full-scale replica? How are people still finding out about this? This has been the plan the whole time. I mean, we're just not pushing it and saying that we're doing it because we want to get the preliminary engineering done, as we said. So, yes. Anyways, thank you, friends. Lillian, engineer for 10 months. You learned a local company isn't following proper practices by not doing combustion analysis on heating equipment during a PM. Well, that's no good. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to try and... I'm going to sketch this profile down to the top of the smoke box. We'll spin it around, and then we'll try and loft up to it to form the collar, I guess. So...
Mark, can you go back to that previous image, that side-on shot?
Yeah.
Because there's definitely 4 bolts from the smoke box to the base. But if you look at the top of the base where there's that, like, brass covering at that flange...
Yep.
It looks like there's potentially 2 more bolts that are a little bit smaller, at least on this side. I don't know if it's reflection or not, but...
Oh, I see what you're saying. There's kind of goofy reflectionisms going on in there. That picture does not have enough pixels. What about this one? There's a headlight in the way for that one.
How dare the headlight be in the way?
There's just not pixels in any of these fucking pictures. It's almost like they were taken in the 1870s.
Unbelievable, unacceptable. I want a refund.
It's almost as if there's like something helping to hold on that little brass covering.
Evil me, crazy idea. Get your printer set up and 3D print each part of the Zuma in like 1 to 24 as you finish it in CAD, just for something neat and physical. I should do that. That would be fun. Willie's Warrior 43, 3D print many SN3 Montezumas and sell them. Build mini Zuma to pay for slightly bigger Zuma. Basically, that will eventually be probably precisely what we do. So, anyway, I gotta insert a new part. Let's see, insert components, new part. Check. Yep, and then we will rename it. Yeah, a little slow, Stream Elements. Ty Daily. So anything in the museum's miscellaneous piles of stuff, junk that may end up donated to the Zuma. There's a couple things we talked about with Jeff. There's a whole process to that, so we can't guarantee that. But there's little things like a coupler pocket and a couple other random things that possibly be a thing.
24-inch wheel sets?
No 24-inch wheel sets, unfortunately. All right. We're gonna edit the component, and then we're gonna sketch on the right plane. Oh god, it's just ghosted the rest of the locomotive. What if I want to see this? Okay, I guess the stack stops there. I don't know how this flanged collar exactly works, because presumably you could remove the stack. But yeah. I don't know exactly what it does.
Would looking at either an 818C or an 820D help?
I mean, it's probably similar. That's a good call. That's a very good call, Midland. Let's do that.
Because that might give you an idea of, like, hey, here's what they did around the same time period.
Right. It'll probably be at least something to be inspiration. Oh, God. Well, Glenbrook's stack is just a giant fuck-off big chungus that does not attach the same way because of the way that it is. What about the Eureka 818C? No, they both do the same thing.
They both do the same.
Oh, but the Dayton, the 12. Is that the
there
Dayton?
We go. Yeah.
It does look like there's bolts on those 4 corners. Okay, do I have better pictures of that? Could always ask Dan to go get pictures of him, so.
Hey, Dan, quick, we need a picture reference, like, now.
Right. Nicholas Downs, wasn't there a comment about not being a model train company in the previous stream? There was. That doesn't mean we're going to make model trains, but we're going to 3D print little itty bitty baby ones. Ew, Glock. Ew. Ignore him. So what is that? What are those clamping to?
I think they're kind of... So you see how the rivets are... So the bottom part of that flange is part of what attaches to the smoke box. If you look at the stack, it's riveted into the flange.
Right.
And then that flange has the 4 bolts on it, and it seems like it was a cast piece.
Oh god, though. So that it's 2 halves right there.
Yeah.
Oh, weird. That would...
You can effectively see the mold line, for lack of a better way of putting
right.
it.
That makes a lot of sense. Yep. Okay, cool. Gamer Boy, if you get a 3D printer, get a good one out of the box. You've had yours for 6 years, and you're just adding the features new ones have 15 hours in. Evil Me sent me an Ender 3, so I have one. I just haven't set it up. It's been in the spare bedroom the entire time because ADHD and thinking about setting up the printer I think about it once a week during these streams, and then I forget it exists the rest of the week. So anyway, I need to put it on a list somewhere, and then it'll be on a list of things to do that I feel overwhelmed about doing. And that's my life. There you go. Solarius, the Long Haul RL fan. Hey, Ice, I hope that you will have these drawings available for the live Steam hobby. We shall see about that. Vintage Renewed, I think we might have 24-inch wheel sets and trucks sitting around your yard at Sumter Valley. Oh, cool. Okay, so we need to edit the stack to have the bottom half of this dealio.
Yeah.
And then we need to make the base. So actually, that's what we'll do first. We'll keep that, and we will ignore the asshole that's in the picture. And then we'll edit the stack first. So we will not edit the stack base yet. Okay, stack. We want to edit that component. So we'll get out of that. We go to the stack, edit component. So we basically go all the way down to midway through that flange, make that flange, and then do that.
Yep.
Evil me, and then Vice forgets he made a list of stuff to do. There's a reason I use the Sticky Notes app. There is literally a Sticky Notes app for my PC. What the fuck is launching right now? What? No! Steam Big Picture, get the fuck out of here. Nobody ever wants to use Steam Big Picture mode. Why did that even turn on? Literally no one wants to use that, ever. Screams. Yeah, Sticky Notes app, very helpful. This is not the Steam that I desire in this moment. This document has not been saved at least for 20 minutes. That means we've been fucking around for 20 minutes. Okay, let's see. Where did we define the stack? Not there. Oh god, that's right. We did all the guts. That's the base part of the stack. Okay, so we want to edit that sketch. We need to set up a 501c3 first at LeytonMoreland.jpg. Yes, correct. Brett's got it figured out. As long as you don't use sticky notes for passwords. God, no. Power train thing. Valve just wanted you to remember that Steam Big Picture exists. Yes, thanks. Thanks, Valve. Thanks. Okay. If I dimension this, will it break everything? Let's see. No, that did not do what I wanted it to do. Okay. Why did it do... Did I fix something down here? Did I do a dumb? That's coincident. That's fixed. Okay. So we will delete that fix, and we will fix up there. And then that way, when we extendo Patronus this, it'll be fine. Yeah. Okay, it's not gonna be 19. We want to get to halfway down that flange though, so maybe 18 and a half. 18 and a half looks great. Okay, so now we exit the sketch. Ignore error. Stop. What did we break? We broke something about the revolve. Okay, well we might as well finish breaking it. So let's draw that this stack tingy. So on this one, I mean, the Montezuma's collar looks a lot smaller. Although it actually is decently tall, isn't it? It's at least 3/4 of an inch past the bulbous bit. Okay, so we can draw. It's probably an 1/8 inch thick, maybe. So let's although I guess if we do this, it's gonna be brass, and it would be nice to paint it differently in the model. So I should sketch that separately. So I guess we will just edit. We will just try and rebuild. Why is sketch 4 broken? Why? Relations to model geometry which no longer exists. What do you mean? What are you mad about? Pancakes! Thank you, friend. If you want to find 24-inch wheel sets, ask IRM. They'll find a set, then buy 15 identical sets and let them sit until they find a use for it. Good to know. Spaggle Spiegel! I shouted you out earlier for the picture. You can color faces of the same part differently, by the way. Oh, okay, cool. Well, then maybe we'll just edit that one sketch again, then. Hey, Mark, I hope you've been doing well. Haven't been feeling the best, but Montezuma Mondays always makes the start of the week better. Oh, I'm glad. I don't know. What is this mad about? It's mad about something.
Now, the part of the stream where Mark yells at SolidWorks for the next hour?
Yeah.
Hour-ish?
Coincident. That's broken. Okay. That coincidence broken. So this is just when I fix things. Oh, it's overdefined now. Wah, 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 wah. Complain, complain, complain. Whine, whine, whine.
Wait, I need the soundboard.
This time with gloves. How does this door even work? How does this sketch even work? Okay. We broke it. We fixed it. There we are. Shawnee on a mission. What are my thoughts on Railroader? You're excited. I am going to... This is going to be the question until that game comes out, I think. I don't think it's going to be exactly for me. I think I'm going to be very frustrated with a lot of stupid little piddly shit about it. But I think it's probably going to be pretty fun to play. So, we shall see. We shall see exactly what I end up feeling about it. Darknut96, don't forget to add the flim flam what's it majig. Yes, you just ordered etched nameplates for your Loco model now. It's going to be called the RAF Regiment. Very cool. All
Speaking
right.
of the flim flam what's it majig, I know we're still fairly early on, but save.
We haven't even finished editing this part yet. All right, I'm going to assume that we do, like, this collar is going to be about 3/4 inch, I think. Because that sounds vaguely correct. And then... yeah, and it looks like it's a very square, rounded profile. And then it goes to, like, an 1/8 inch dealio. So we will just do a circle. Come on. Circle out to there, just like that. And then we will draw a line that's parallel there, that then comes in like that. Just kind of pretty. 1/4 inch radius looks great. Distance there, 1/8 of an inch looks great. How tall do we want that to be? I almost wanted to turn that damn view off. It's annoying. Side view. Yes. Hide. Go away. Oh my god, I can see what the fuck I'm doing now. Yay! Okay. On the zoomy boy, I said it looks like it's only about the same height as that. Yeah, so it's probably another like 3/4 inch right there in terms of height before that. So we'll just do that, and then we're gonna do our little trim. Get rid of all those other buds, and then that can be there. And then honestly, we could probably just trim that, that, and that. Although that made it well, whatever. We'll just include those profiles because that'll make SolidWorks less mad. So we'll edit the feature, the revolve feature, and then we will grab these contours additionally. Yeah. Pow! And now we exit that, and then we will rebuild the document, and then we will hide that sketch. Save it. Save all. Doing the thing. There you go. All right, so Stack now has half of its thingy-majiggy. Cool beans. Why did the rest of those features get rolled back? Why are those still mad? We rebuilt. All of my guts. All of the guts of the stack have decided to break. I guess I should be editing that component to figure that out. Oh, you just do that. Pow. Cool. And then there's one mad sketch. Okay. That sketch. That one. It's mad. Edit sketch. Why are you mad, friend? You're mad because your coincidence don't make sense anymore. Well, guess what? I'm just gonna fix it. I'm just gonna fix all of you. Because you're in the right place. I can guarantee it. What are you still mad about? I don't see anything else in your sketch. Like, no, there are no other elements that you can be mad about. Cadet Core, howdy hi, she's looking really good now. Thank you. And Mia? Me? Nobody comment, just some money for coffee beans! Oh, thank you, friend.
Beans.
Train Leader 21, you just started volunteering at the Southern California Railway Museum after watching your videos. Thank you. Awesome. Do the thing. And you'll join their STEAM program. Anything to know? Be a sponge. Be a wet sponge. Learn. Listen to the people. Learn from the people. Use your best judgment, but, like, you're going to learn everything you need to know by actually going out and doing that. What other sketch entities are there in this sketch that could possibly be mad?
It's SolidWorks, all of them.
Like, I genuinely don't understand. It's just these two lines. Not oh, it can't find the plane. It doesn't know where the oh the top of the damn stack didn't extrude anymore.
Oh,
Well, that would be why.
that's a slight problem.
Goofy. Okay. Interesting. JSJ Inc. Howdy Heist, what is the difference between CAD and 3D modeling? CAD is computer-aided design. 3D modeling is 3D modeling, which is a very, very helpful statement, I'm sure. CAD is actually going through and designing something and trying to create engineering decisions and basing it on dimensions. 3D modeling is just making something look like what it's supposed to look like. There's no engineering done. Oh, good fuck. What is going on in here?
It's one of those things where 3D modeling can be CAD, but CAD isn't always 3D modeling.
Midland said it very well. I'm confused at what's going on here. Oh, I didn't increase that dimension by 1.5 inches when I did that. Because that relation's right there. Okay. It's like, what in the hell's going on here? There we go. That's what in the hell's going on there. Okay, I broke it. I fixed it. James S. Does CAD have a generative AI component? Feels like this could save you time just saying it. Good seeing this past weekend. Thanks, James. It's not often that CAD has AI, generative AI that I'm aware of. Maybe new SolidWorks does. Not the cheapo version that I pay for. And hi, James. I just now realized who you are. Ha! I'm distracting you once again in your workday. Good. Let's see. Okay, so I think I can exit this sketch now. Okay, we got the lip of the stack back. Now, theoretically, I can just draw that down. And rebuild. And theoretically, it looks like we have the guts of our stack back. Yes, we do. Okay. Now we can exit the stack. And all was right with the world once again. Okay. All right. Now we can go and do the stack base.
SolidWorks, 25% design, 75% fixing something that got fucked up.
Why you gotta do that? Why you gotta say that? Because it's
sorry.
Too accurate. Okay, well, so I do need I need to have that view back. I hate having... Those drawing views are helpful, but they're also very unhelpful because they make the rest of the model really hard to see.
Also, chat is calling for a save.
Oh, good God, guys. Yes, we can do that. Save all.
We know SolidWorks. We know what it does.
It's true. You guys have less faith in SolidWorks than I do, which is probably smart. That's smart on your part. Stupid on my part. Okay, so we want to now sketch on the right plane. Like we tried to originally before we realized that half of this is part of the stack, half of this is part of the base. And we're going to do the same kind of revolve profile. Presumably there's a gasket or some sort of fitment in there.
An annealed copper gasket, perhaps?
Maybe. Squeaky. Hi, Brett. Hello.
Salutations. Hello, how are you? How are you?
How are you? Oh, not too bad.
Bueno.
It's not showing me my sketch as I'm sketching it because SolidWorks is just a trash program right now. Do I need to sketch on the back side? The other side of the right plane? Okay, now you're
That'd be the wrong plane, not the right plane.
Oh, could it also be the left plane?
Something like that. Alright, and then we assume that it's got a radius, and then it goes down, and then it's probably got a counter radius back to, yeah, the height of the thing. Something like that. Let's see. Dayton's is very flat, like they just had the saddle piece and then straight up. Yeah. Don't forget the 4 bolt locations. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to figure that out. Thank you, Modus. I wanted to kind of get both of the halves sort of modeled before I tried to figure that out.
Out of curiosity, as you're trying to figure this out, the most opportune time, how standard were the dimensions on stacks? Like, could they theoretically be interchanged between locomotives without much issue?
They're very much related to the diameter of the piston. The internal diameter of the stack is almost always the same diameter as the diameter of the piston. So you get even flow out the stack.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
Zuma's
a fun little fact I did not know.
it's got a very gentle curve, and it doesn't look like it has a recurve. It looks like it's just got a gentle flared curve out to the saddle piece, unlike Dayton's.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
So we'll just do that the gentle flare then.
Gentle flare. A little bit of flare. Not much.
Advancenzel 1, you should give the animated short The Brave Locomotive by Andrew Chesworth a watch sometime. 8-year project was just finished and put on YouTube. I watched it earlier today, and it made me cry. It's pretty solid.
It is pretty cool.
I had a little single tear moment about it. It's like, oh, that's so sad. Because it's a little sad 240 that got sent to lumber service. Does that sound familiar?
That sounds kind of on topic for this evening.
Yep.
Does that mean we need to give 91 a cigar?
I guess it does.
I am in favor.
XY.
We gave
XZY.
Thomas one, kind of.
Well, that was a joint more than a cigar, but it's fine. XZY1579, love this stuff. I'm glad you do. James Simmons, how do you figure out what types of bolts to use for that? You just go buy grade 8 bolts or square, actually probably just square bolts for this, and you guess on the size because there's no drawings. Because I don't think we'll actually care about the engine, like, it's gonna be a big fucking oversized bolt because that's what the railroad does. So congrats, it's gonna be a big fucking oversized bolt. Yeah. Anyway, so you just go by what's the stuff made here saying? I did the tried and true engineering method of making it out of really thick steel and not doing any math. That's the railroad in a nutshell. So
if you make it out of thick enough steel, then math. What math? You don't need math.
all right, we'll just do a little bit of that. Can make that radius something. Oh, we'll make it 7. Why not? 7.
Why is it always 7?
Because it is. And then that, I don't know, 2.5 inch before that. And then what's not defined about this? Oh, the end of that arc, I see. Okay, well, it'd probably be fine to say,
Don't worry about that.
give it a 45, make it come all the way down.
That looks about right.
I guess we could see it better on the front, and it looks like it was about a 45, so yeah. Drusilla Lichborn, a Brakeman for 10 months. First one of these who caught live somehow. Okay. So now we just make a parallel line there. Well, actually, I guess we don't need to make it parallel all the way down. We can just make the tube just go straight down. And then I am shuddering at the thought of trying to make the actual saddle-y bit. So. Solaris, the long haul rail fan. Hey guys, have you thought about contacting the Library of Congress to see if they might have some drawings? It's 1871 Baldwin. They do not have drawings. There's just no drawings. I hate to break it.
A lot of the Baldwin stuff is out there as well.
Yeah, all the Baldwin stuff is pretty much like people have it, you know.
And Granddad's locked trunk from 1913 that nobody's opened since the 1930s.
Something like that, yeah. 3/4 inch radius, kapow, and then we need to have the other cute little riveted on bit. So we just do that, and then that, and then patunk, katunk, just like that. I want to say that was a 1/4 inch radius earlier, and we said that this was 3/4. And yeah, and then I can just trim the piece that's up there. And then we can make that guy be... Oh, he's already coincident there. What are you not... Oh, the thickness isn't defined. Yeah, 1/8 inch. There we go. Okay. So... Yeah, the picture of Dayton's not helpful anymore, because Dayton's very different. I guess for the collar on the smoke box itself, I sketch a circle from the top. And then, Brett, how the fuck would you go about doing this?
Hang on, let the string catch up. What are you doing?
Trying to figure out how to do the collar, the base of the smoke box. Sketch a circle and then offset from surface, maybe?
What do you have so far?
I have the profile that I could sweep around for most of it, but... And it goes down and it touches the top of the smoke box. But that's only going to be in the mid section there.
Can you do it such that you would revolve the whole thing as like a bell shape and then do an extruded cut where the barrel goes? That's kind of what I did yesterday for the 70 stack.
Yeah, if I make it, like if I just make it just stick off longer.
Right.
Yeah, that seems like that'd probably work.
It might give you some weird geometry with the curves. I'm trying to think through it, but that would be my immediate, like, thought.
Well, let's try it. If we just do that, just extend it like an extra 3 inches. Make those guys collinear. And then hopefully it's a thing. So revolved boss base. Oh god. Oh, I need to put an axis in first. Hang on. Can't do that. It's not a place to revolve it. Need to edit that sketch. We need a center line.
A center line.
A center line.
A line that is in the center.
Yes.
Now go away.
Get me back on this fucking plane. Not the left plane, the right plane. Thank you, SolidWorks. Jesus Christ. Can we get a center line of the previous... No, you're gonna make me make a midpoint line and sweep... Do one of these. You fucking dickhead, SolidWorks. SolidWorks, I dislike you.
Oh, don't say that. It'll get angry.
Okay, from interior, that's exterior, that's interior, because that was 9 inch, right? Okay, made our midpoint line. Now we can make our center line on the midpoint of that midpoint line. Why in the... Oh, I didn't want to make a midpoint line. That's the wrong kind of line. Just make a center line that goes there. And then that says 9 inch, I think. So there's that. And then we do a center line from the center line. That is now a thing. Yeah, because that's 9 inch, which matches our spore. And we'll just give this dimension just for the sake of making it be happy about its life. And then let's see. Let's do a... Let's try it. We're going to do a revolved base. Revolved boss base. Mm-hmm.
You gotta close the sketch first.
No, you don't.
No?
Fuck no, you don't. You can do it right from the sketch. The fuck do you know about
Oh, do you have the
SolidWorks?
offset set up correctly?
The offset?
Because if you do it without closing the sketch, it'll pick the line as a center line, so it'll extrude on either side. But I think there is a way you can bias it so that it picks one side of the line.
I'm not sure I follow what you're saying. It's doing what I want it to do.
Okay, if it's doing what you want it to do, then
Put it
more,
that way.
Godspeed. Full send.
Alright. I don't know if that's at all what we want it to look like, though, but...
Give it a shot.
Rebuild it. Get the drawing, get the wonderful David Fletcherisms out of the way. Okay. So... Why is it hollow? It's not showing up as, and it's got to be steeper.
Right-click on it.
It's got to be steeper than, change transparency. There we go. Yeah, it's got to be steeper than 45 to mate with the sides, obviously. And then we didn't necessarily want to go exactly 3" with it. Oh, we can always lop that bit off. But, yeah. Yeah, everyone's like, save! Save! You're not doing anything! Save!
Ah! Oh. The scream just scared the bejesus out of the pussycat.
Oh no!
I'm sorry, kitty.
Oh no! It's extracting file information. I don't know what it's doing. But it's taking time to do it. I'm going to use this opportunity to go to a pee break, so entertain the people.
Oh no. Entertain the people. Oh no.
Hello, my lady. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
I'd use I used Onshape today. I was doing some CAD. And I made a little bracket for my shelf to hold up my trains.
Very
Very
nice.
proud of myself.
Delightful.
Mm-hmm.
That was some CAD.
I did do some CAD today.
Cat and Catnadia.
Grand Trunk. Yes, Grand Trunk indeed.
Grand Trunk. Grand Trunk.
Grand Trunk.
Grand Trunk. Trunk Grand.
Trunk Grand. The grandest of trunks.
bad.
Actually, I got my Grand Trunk locomotives like front and center now. They're very nice. Heck yeah. Onshape is actually pretty dope. I have to. I'm happy that it's like an online thing that I don't have to have it like on my computer. So if it like crashes, then like the browser just crashes and it's fine. It doesn't like lock up your computer. So I just don't know how powerful it is in terms of like doing more complicated things, like maybe designing Montezuma would be probably beyond what the capabilities of that program can do.
Don't worry, it's beyond the capabilities of SolidWorks too. The thing that's really cool with Onshape is the collaborative stuff.
Trains?
Yes,
Right?
Onshape
They're
is very
dumb.
good for collaborative, able to have like 3 people working on something at once.
We put serious consideration into doing the Zuma in Onshape rather than SolidWorks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we decided that. Well, SolidWorks decided to work right about the time we all were like, well, we know how to use SolidWorks, not necessarily wanting to learn another CAD software.
That is the truth. 50 degrees? What about 60 degrees? No, 60 is way too far. So maybe 50.
Also, Mark, I heard your comment about your 3D printer. You've got a time limit on that, because next time I come down there, it's getting put together.
Good. Good. Twitch is gonna come fix my stuff. Please do.
No matter if you do
I'm
it
not
or I
going
do
to.
it.
Somebody else better.
Yeah. I just got mine working. Mine's working like perfectly now, so I'm like, hey.
I've got
It's
mine
time.
like 98% there now. I'm not having the DLAM issues that I was.
I successfully printed that little bracket for my shelf, and I had no issues. I didn't have to mess with the Z offset. I didn't have to mess with the filament settings. I just threw it in like Cura, sliced it, threw it on the printer, and it printed, and I broke it off the bed, stuck it on the shelf, and it was all good.
I did that for some bag clips recently.
There we go. All right, and now we do the extruded cut, like Brett said. All right. Edit component. Wonder if can I just select that and just...
I don't know.
I might have to do another sketch. I don't know. Let's see. Features. Extruded cut.
Probably have to do a sketch.
Oh yeah, it's making me sketch. That's fine.
He's been locked in a box and made to sketch.
Just sketch. Circle. Pow. Cool.
I would like to sketch on circle.
Alright, features, extruded cut. And then we just go through all.
Oh no.
Pow. And then we rebuild component. That was the trick. Good call, Brett. Look at that. Woo! Look at that. Look at that cute little thing.
It's getting somewhere. I will say, if further work on the cab is not desired this evening, starting on the headlight might be, like the mount for the headlight might be a good.
Funny story.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure the headlight's done.
May you see it? No.
Nope. Not yet.
And the reason why will become apparent later.
Yes. Yeah, now save. Alright, so we've filled that hole. I guess I should probably actually cut a hole in the goddamn smoke box. We did make it... Oh, that's right, we couldn't get the... When I tried to make it so that the door could open in the assembly, it broke everything. So maybe we'll think about putting a hole in the top of the smoke box later.
You could put a... well, you could rough in the steam dome.
I could do that. I was originally thinking pilot.
Could do that. What do the people desire?
What do the people desire? Yes, let's see. I mean, we didn't put the fasteners and the little, like, there's things that are supposed to actually go for this little collar. I don't know if you were there for that discussion, Brett, but we were looking at pictures of Dayton, V&T Dayton and Reno.
I was there for the discussion, but I was on the train, so I was not able to see what you were talking about. I was just listening.
Yeah, we'll just ignore the asshole that's in the picture and zoom in.
Yeah, I was at Target for that part.
Yeah, so that collar is actually where the fixture happens. So it's riveted to the base of the stack and then also the top, so.
Yeah, yarp.
Yarp. Narp?
Let's see. What do the people want as we look through the comments? Pilot, pilot, valve gear. Challenge pissing.
Challenge.
Big Bill Hells, home of challenge pissing. Don't get Caboose excited.
I'm seeing a decent amount of votes for the dome, but I'm seeing a lot more for the pilot.
Well, I'm gonna start a poll. We're gonna start a poll.
Oh, we're gonna do
any poll is a goal.
I vote challenge pissing, but that's just because I'll win.
Challenge pissing!
Challenge pissing!
You can piss 6 feet straight in the air and not get wet.
Alright, 3 choices.
I see a choice is very obviously missing.
No challenge pissing. Got it.
Okay.
Can we see Brett's Lego train on stream from ATSF Dave? Brett has many cool Lego trains. I don't know if they're very terribly convenient for him to.
I mean, they're in the case right next to me, but not like I don't know how to stream this to you. Meow. Yes.
That might be minorly tricky.
She's very chatty this evening. I apologize. Hush.
Who wants to say hi?
All right.
Do you have anything to say, Lily? Oh, now you shut up.
No, nothing
Called
to
her
say.
out.
Are you sure? No, there you go. Mm-hmm.
Don't make me go
This is
find
the cat
Amigo.
stream. Welcome
Alright.
to Cat Mondays.
I guess we're doing a pilot by 50% vote here. So okay. Boy, oh boy. All right. So how does one pilot?
You would have to ask Goose for that.
You grab the stick.
And you twist it.
The other kind of pilot.
Whoa.
This kind
Wait
of
a
pilot.
minute.
Wait a minute.
So I think we draw the triangular shape that is the front. For sure. Did I closed the goddamn front picture again? God damn it. Okay. So we trace out the front bar, and then we make the flattened hammered ends. Because these are all
What are your two cents? Order of ops yesterday was I did the verticals, like figuring out where they mounted. For Montezuma, I do that horizontal piece first, the big one that like mounts to the pilot beam.
Right.
Then the two outside verticals, then the triangle on the bottom, and then do the bars last. Because you can just do them with a whole fuckload of 3D planes that go between the things that you've already created.
Oh. 3D, okay.
I think that's
yeah.
what or there's sketch planes, maybe 3D planes, sketch planes. I can't remember.
Yeah, because you could just sketch plane between there, draw a line, and then revolve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do just a circular.
Right.
It's what is it? Now I can't think of anything. It's not a revolved base. It's the path one.
Is that a loft or a swept? A swept.
Swept base with
Swept
the circular
base.
pattern.
Yep.
Or
Yeah.
circular cross section.
Okay, so we do we'll sketch on the pilot beam, do the thing first, and then although do we want to tweak the pilot beam to make it look like the real one? That is the question.
Would you like to do it now or later?
Yeah, basically.
I would
Chris
say do it
Gill, my man, Stream Elements.
Hey.
Still waking up. It's realizing that people are members now, apparently. So it'll eventually get to you.
Oh boy.
But Chris Gill, I just got here. How's the economy doing tonight? I mean, it was okay. It was okay. It's now destroyed.
You've got it in a headlock.
Okay, so there's a cute little step down where the pilot beam gets a little thicker. Like an inch, maybe. Right behind the pilot, specifically. And we just made the beam. That's right. So, let's see. If we get our front view on... Oh, Fletcher didn't pick up on this detail. How dare he?
How dare he?
And it looks like he's just got the sheet metal profile. So we'll step it down, right behind the pilot. Just that it's like an extra inch. It's just a cute little step, probably for additional bolt spacing or something, just to make it that much more fucking annoying to build. That's really the reason. Why are we doing this? Because it's going to be that much more annoying.
Yep.
Cat agrees. All right. So we want to...
Need to turn my mic sensitivity down, apparently.
Pilot B.
No, leave it. We want to hear the cat.
We do want to hear the cat. People crave one thing. Did you see that they added cats in Deer Valley and all of the posts? All of the posts on the subreddit have been, why can't we put the cat in the cab?
But can you pet the cat?
Can you pet the cat?
No, you can't pet the cat either.
I
It's
want a
mistake.
refund.
I want a refund. Damn you, Alt Future. A new feature that doesn't give us more cat. Yeah. Jonathan...
Tangentially related.
Go ahead.
Go for it.
Oh. You go ahead.
I was gonna say tangentially related. I've been playing a lot of Party Animals lately. If anybody's seen that game, it's like a beat 'em up kind of thing. It's a little bit like Gang Beast, but all the characters are little animals, and one of my favorite pastimes is throwing the enemies into the firebox on the steam engine level.
I'm glad.
So you can throw the cat into the fire in that game.
Cast it into the fire! You see a lure!
As you were saying.
Jonathan was asking if I thought that step was part of the pilot or the pilot beam. It's definitely part of the beam. Just with the way that it is. You can tell that by the way that it is.
This is an aspen tree. You can tell by how it is.
Give me the brain cell.
I didn't know. I had to know. Oh, hey, Stream
Mom said it
Elements
was my
finally
turn.
caught up. There you go. There's your explosion, Chris. Oh, I almost got that centered. It's fine. Can you show me the center of that? Or am I just gonna have to do this way? I'm gonna have to do it that way.
Show me the center.
It said no. No, it does not want to do that. 28 inches looks about right. Yeah, no, there's not enough fun cat interaction in Deer All Valley single tier. I want Amigo to be simulated in a simulator.
I bet.
Caboose's cat, you can squeeze and go squeaky and it meows. And it's very cute.
That is very cute. Lily, do you
He
make a squeaky
is-
noise if I squeeze you?
I mean, a little bit.
Kind of. You do make a noise, but it just sounds like you hate me.
A little chirp. What do we think? Do we think that's an inch, Brett?
Hang on, looking at something else. The little hang down bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, why not? It's a nice roundish number.
Sure. And then we will sketch fill it.
Sketch fill it!
Sketch chamfer, actually. Why did it do that? Change the distance as I told you to. 1 inch. Oh, we can't do it because it's almost all the way up. Well, fuck you. 0.9 inch. That'll look right. And then do it over there too. Pow. Pow! All right.
Pow.
Extruded boss base. From sketch plane, we went the other direction, and we're gonna go up to surface, and then just go like that. Pow! Look at that. Stepped the beam, and the day was saved, and we rebuilt the document.
Did you save the railroad?
The railroad was saved. Just like that little 240 saved that stupid 484 from falling into the pit.
We did it, Patrick. We saved the city.
I had no part in this.
Brain cell. Fade. Show me potato salad! On a completely unrelated note, precise measurements had nothing to do with the original construction either. Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
You're not right, but you're also not wrong.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Measured with a tape, marked with chalk, cut with a torch.
Yep.
Alright, now we need to insert a component, a new part, and it is going to be click. And we're gonna rename this part class 25 pilot! As Smells Like Kenosha begins. Don't worry, we saved.
God.
Alright. And so we're gonna click on that, and we're gonna edit the component, and then we're gonna click on that, and then we're gonna sketch on that pilot. Alright. And then this is presumably some fucking strap of bar that they through bolted to the pilot on the exterior bits. Just do one of those real quick. And then we will just draw a line there. It's like 63 and 3/8, so like call it
63.29.
63.25.
63.25. Return to Steam.
Thank you. Let's call it
I don't know
64.
where I got 9.
I don't know where you got 9 either.
I will go commit Sudoku.
How dare
No.
How dare he?
Like
How
somebody yelling at
dare
Mark
he?
about 65. What was it? 65.32 or something.
63 and 3/8 or something.
3-inch strap. Okay. Well, that's
63.29. Return to dust.
Yeah.
56.29. Run at the Colorado Railway Museum. Wait a minute. That's the
Mon-
wrong 63. 56.29.
Montezuma number 1. Return to cat.
Steam.
The syllables actually work too. That's hilarious.
How did I
Sometimes it's all
how did I
the
fucking
56.29
approximate
we
the
have.
exact goddamn center of that?
Hmm.
It doesn't even look centered when you go further over. That's hilarious. All right, well I'm just gonna fix that.
Century?
Because you're a god.
Trick question. Lemmy is God.
Craig Bryant asks, he's got a small question for us. After you do a boiler washout, how do you get water up to level it needs to be before firing up? Question mark.
You pump it from the tender or from city water. Usually from the tender because it's treated. Better save before Kenosha finishes. Fine. Yeah, you pump it up usually from the tender, city water if you have to, until it gets to the appropriate level in the glass. Which we usually go to the 5S on our glasses, which is about a quarter glass of water because it expands a lot as soon as it heats up. And we won't talk about what 20 did last time. Fucking stupid choo-choo.
Was 20 in a mood?
20 was in a mood. 20 decided when I was circ pumping to just circ pump past her injector and just start dumping water back into the tender as I was firing up. And that was a real fun thing of like, okay, yeah, it's going fine. Like, no big deal with the fire up. Cool. And then all of a sudden there was just no water in the glass while I had a fire in the engine and I went, ah! And then it was like...
There were cockatoo noises.
And then there were birds.
Birds so strong that it completely clipped. That is amazing.
I love that. It's my favorite thing. And XZY1579, thank you for 50 gifted memberships. Yeah. No, it was so funny because it was of course one of those things where yes. Thank you, cat. It was one of those things where there was a cat. It was one of those things where like you're firing up the engine and I just looked at the glass and it was fine. And then like just 5 seconds goes by, Dusty comes and looks and he goes, "Where's your water?" And I honest to God thought he was joking with me because I had just looked at it and it was fine. And she had managed to drain it out of the glass. And it was just like a quarter inch below the glass. So there's still more than 3 inches before you're at the crown sheet. There was no draft on the fire. There was no danger or anything like that. But it was just one of those moments that you still have. And it's like, cool, thanks. Thanks, Choo Choo. Why'd you do that?
Because Choo-Choo wanted to mess with you.
Because that's what Choo-Choos do. They mess with you. Corey Gibson, put some wheel spacers on Zoomy and run it on the main line. That would look stupid. That would look so stupid.
You know what Jimmy keeps threatening to do with Norm's layout? 3D print some weird, like, slider thing that he can put down on his ON3 track, and as he slides it along, it pulls it in and regauges it to SN3.
SN3, yeah.
What about a full-sized one of those instead of a pilot?
Yes. Regauge
and we just re-gauge the main lines of America with the Zoomy Boy.
Oh my god. Why can't I fillet that? I'm just trying to put a fillet on a square. We're gonna extrude this and fillet the feature, cause fuck you, SolidWorks. That's right.
Too real.
Welcome to
Too real.
Welcome to Big Bill Hells, home of challenge pissing.
Fuck you, Baltimore!
This is probably half-inch plate, if I had to guess.
On that, I wouldn't be surprised if it was half-inch or 3/4. It could be either one, really.
3/4 would be thick. That'd be a little too thick. On shape would have done that fine. Yeah, well, unfortunately, I know this, and we're this far in on this. How long have we been doing this? You can backseat cat all you want, but this is kind of where we're stuck at this point. All right, fill it. Hey, look, SolidWorks. Now that you're no longer a sketch, I can fillet you. How funny is that?
Fill it with what?
My dick. Anyway.
Look at the size of my dick.
I don't know what it is, but it's got six dicks. I don't know what it is, but it's got 5 dicks.
Meow.
He put my stone back in. Oh, hi-dee-di-dee-di-dee-di-dee-di-dee-di-dee-di. If you know your whose line is it anyway.
And if you don't, become acquainted.
All right, I see what Brett has sent me. We shall show. Let me hop out of this. Brett's been working on a thing. We're just gonna assume that nobody else of a certain idiot persuasion sees this.
Nope. It's a secret, chat. Don't tell anyone.
Yeah, secret. Don't tell anyone. This bit. You need to send me the flat pattern of this so I can go get steel ordered.
Yeah, I'm still working on figuring that out.
Or send me the part, or whatever.
I will probably just send you the assembly, because like I said...
and send me the salad bowl.
Yes, the Maker Edition does not have the sheet metal tools.
Oh.
So I can't just flatten it, unfortunately. We're actually going to have to put some thought into it.
Damn it, SolidWorks. But yes.
Yeah.
Darn it, SolidWorks, how dare you make us think?
How dare you!
It's supposed to do the thinking for us.
Solaris the long hauler. Well, a typical day at the railroad. Yeah, pretty much. Alright.
The railroad was saved. Long live the railroad.
Somebody says steel? Why not go aluminum? Save some weight. This person has never worked on locomotives before.
It's not a fucking airplane, it's a train!
Where is your friend? This thing needs to be as heavy as we can make it.
But also something thermal loads and aluminum not being as good for that.
Yeah. Aluminum for the headlight? Brett, didn't you make the fucking headlight out of 1/4 and 1/2-inch plate?
I believe so. The headlight's gonna weigh as much as I do.
It's gonna weigh more than you do. Are you kidding me? That's gonna be a 400-pound fucking headlight. Brick shithouse.
So what you're saying is we need Mr. Squishy on the pilot.
Mr. Squishy.
Mr. Squeaky.
Mr. Squishy.
All right, so that first strut truly vertical? Because I don't know if it is. Oh, it is.
If it isn't and you decide it is, what does that break? Anything important?
Not much.
Then it is vertical. Make it so.
All right, got a couple top chats, then we'll start getting in there. Ryan Mikey, has Heist almost rage quit yet? No, we have yelled at SolidWorks a fair bit, but we haven't rage quit yet today, I don't think. Thomas Bailey, can you briefly explain how you put water in a cold, empty steam engine? If you're not able to use the injector, how do you fill the boiler? With a pump. Just a normal, boring-ass electric pump.
Just with a hose, even.
With a yeah, you plug a hose in, and there's no pressure. Therefore, you're overcoming nothing. So, you could do it with a hose, it would just take forever. And we have done it with a hose before.
And it's taken forever.
And it's taken forever. I joke about you could do it with a hose and taking forever, but last time, when I was hostling 20 last week, Dusty put the hose connection on the tender to fill up the tender, and it was like half tender. And she was being cranky, and she was being a bit of a bitch. And I was trying to get her to not go to bed too early and all this stuff. And so I was sitting there forever. Then all of a sudden, we're hearing this weird sound, and there's fucking water spraying out the top tender hatch because it filled 1,500 gallons of water because it had been a couple hours. It started pissing out the top. It's like, oh shit, that's still been filling this whole time. So that's funny. Fade, welcome to What Train Is It Anyway? The show where everything's made up and the points don't matter. That's right. The points are like the air brakes on the Montezuma. No, those actually matter. So those actually brakes are good.
The Rio Grande put them on. We think.
Pretty sure.
Eventually.
We're pretty
sure. They put them on Ute. We know that much.
Oh, and while I have Brett here, speaking of Australians helping out, I got some helpful pictures from Rex Anger recently. Rex is a friend of the channel. They have, down in Australia, they have this cute little, very similar sized ancient Dute. And he suggested using a plow disc for the smokebox door. Showing off this is their smokebox door. And I don't know if theirs is made out of a plow disc, but you could easily get the right size and shape and then weld the trim on around the outside.
It's a cultivator disc, not a plow, but...
Okay, yeah, I was not sure what that was. He referred to it as a furrow/plow disc, but a cultivator disc. And it is 2 foot, so...
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it'd probably be pretty close.
So that's a possibility, if we don't feel like casting, but... Anyway.
I would bet that the Baldwin one was not cast, just because Baldwin, this was before they had all their foundry capabilities, so they didn't cast as much as they did on contemporary engines.
Gotcha.
But I don't know.
It's probably stamped, if I had to guess.
It could be stamped, it could be spun. Stamped probably for something that large and thick.
Yeah.
I would think it'd be stamped.
XZY1579, fill cold boiler through blowdown, or are there other ports? Blowdown typically, yeah. Blowdown or through the injector line itself. We've done both. But yeah, usually, almost always for us, through the blowdown. Our blowdown caps are threaded so that you can put a union half on them and fill through that, so.
Some brilliant humans have fire hose connections on theirs, but... We're a museum, so we're not so fortunate.
Yeah. Okay, so the first... So yeah, if I'm gonna make... I'm trying to figure out how the hell I want to do that first rod. I almost need to make the hammered end first.
Yeah. That's what I did with the 70.
Yeah, make the flattened hammered end profile first. And then do a vertical line. Although it's not quite truly vertical, but who cares? And then it goes down to another hammered end, but we can basically make it go all the way down. And it looks like it's just bent, kind of goofy. Yeah, do that. And then we can... Okay. It's just kind of confusing. Okay, so I will sketch on... tab. I will sketch on this then. I'm still editing that part? No, I'm not. Edit the pilot part. Alright, click on that, and then we will sketch on it.
Go sketch on it. Go sketch on it.
So I'll save all the stuff. We'll save without rebuilding so that I don't exit the part I just entered. Craig Bryant, your museum you worked at, are you guys planning on shipping 491 out for restoration? Can you fill the tender while the train sits in the shop? We can fill the tender with, with the city water at the shop if we need to, which is what we were just talking about. And we're not going to ship 491 everywhere because she's fat as fuck.
Something $30,000 in permits.
So yeah, something $30,000 in permits is right.
We keep threatening to put her on a diet, and we haven't done it.
It's true. Let's see, how many doohickeys do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 per side. 9 of those, and then yeah, let me sketch a freaking center line on this. And then a center line of a center line. And then what do we have? The first guys come from basically there to there. What size is that vaguely? That's vaguely 6. It's going to be a little bit bigger than that. So maybe is it 6.5 inches? Do we think? Maybe 6 1/4. We're dealing with pixels. Yeah, 6 1/4. Okay, so we'll make it a 3 1/8. God damn it! I didn't want to exit the sketch. I wanted to delete the thing that I just made.
3900 class asks, would it help to make the bottom rim of the pilot first so you have a place to attach the pipes? Yes, but to build the bottom rim, you have to get there first. That's just kind of how SolidWorks is.
Yeah, so we're gonna do the outside 2 first, but I'm gonna kind of get my linear pattern for all the hammered tops while I'm here, and then do that. So, Corey Gibson, 491
Corey Gibson says
she's beautiful. Yes, I agree. Yeah. And then Smokey, hey hi, Smokey might come back to the server to its shenanigans. Oh, cool, man. Come say hi.
You could say she's thick with 37 Ks.
Oh no.
Out! Limes! Desist! Cease! Desist! Not approved! God damn it, Brett. Oh, that's hilarious. Alright. So basically we need to go from there to there and make 10 of them. So we have, however much that is, 27 3/8 inches. 27 3/8 inches to have 10 of these things. Alright, so we will linear sketch pattern. And what we want to do is direction 1 is that way. And then the count is going to be 10. And then the spacing is going to be 27.375 divided by 10, which might be correct. Probably will not be. Entities to pattern is going to be that center line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, no. That's great. So if I do 9... Oh, no. Oh, it includes itself. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I need to divide it by 9. Times 10. 9! Ah! Divided by 9. You know what? We're just going to call it a 3-inch spacing, because that's going to be fucking close enough. And then we're going to do 9, and then the bolt will land where the bolt lands. How? Look at all that. Beautiful. Why are you guys not defined now? What do you need to be vertical? Okay, well, I'll just fix it. Look at that. I fixed it. Fixed it.
Yes. Yes, Lychee Burn. Sie war grün!
Does that mean they were green?
Yes. Ja.
Ja.
Da.
Ja. Ja.
Nein. Nicht da.
Nicht da. Ja.
Ja.
Okay, so it looks like they basically had a circle. A big flat fucking fat circle. And that's the center there. And then, so I don't know, maybe a 2-inch circle. Jordan Freeman, both engines are going to be mad at you next time you drive them. 20 for calling her a bitch and 491 for calling her fat. Thank God we don't drive engines at the museum. So.
That much they're used to.
Got him.
Jack
91
Campbell used to call 491 Cartman. Stromboli
Yep.
tried to
Ooh.
get her nickname of Pearl to stick because he was Mr. Krabs and she was his fat daughter. Daddy,
Yikes.
daddy, daddy. Yeah,
Yikes.
it did fit. The shoe did fit. It would have been
It
funny.
does kind of fit. Also, Cookie Monster.
Cookie Monster was also there. Inside the blue dumpster in front of you, there's a lot of cookies. If you destroy the blue dumpster, you get to eat the cookies.
Why does the blue dumpster smell like a K-27? You smell like Salida. Why?
It's the smoke fluid. Alright, and now we're gonna sketch pattern those guys. Only linear. Okay, fine.
On the note of calling 20 unpleasant things, did you hear what did I tell you what she did to me Saturday night?
I don't think so.
She did what she did to Dusty on the cats heading out of Antonito across the flat.
Yeah?
Going up grade, pulling, and then the bar was in the corner.
Katug bunk! Yep, that's always fun.
Yeah. And then there was a lot of shouting. She didn't slip. I caught her before she slipped, but yay.
Why are these not defined after I've just patterned them with a distance? Oh, I just have to then set the distance again with a measurement. What username is they'd volunteered to send you fire hose couplers. Well, thank you. We do have some. We're mostly joking. The union halves work just fine.
Yeah.
And for what we need to do, actually, the union halves make more sense because we double it as a circ pump.
Yep.
And it just makes sense to have the hard lines and everything. So
you don't put it under much pressure just filling the boiler, but when you're using the same pump for hydros and the like, you need to be able to withstand a lot of pressure.
Which, not that a fire hose can't, but
Right.
we don't have, like, it would be more of a bit of a kit for us to figure out, honestly.
Yeah.
So. Okay, so that's the height. Then a stick is going to start and extrude straight down from. So we will just reference geometry, make a plane, reference that. Pow, there's the plane, and then we can just sketch on that. Well, I guess I didn't even need to do that sketch plane, did I? Whatever. We're gonna do it anyways. Fuck it, we'll do it live. We'll sketch on that plane. Oh my god. Why would you do this? Oh, actually, no, it just zoomed out. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry, SolidWorks. No, I'm not sorry. You're a piece of shit fucking piece of garbage software. Alright.
Be nice, you'll make it angry!
The hash slinging. The trash dinging.
The hash slinging slasher.
Nosferatu.
Nosferatu. Alright, we're gonna guess 23.5, because assume that it was once 24 or something, and then that's a thing. Okay. And now we do a... What do you need to be happy in life, SolidWorks? There you go. Look, now you're defined. Alright. So now we do a swept boss base. Our circular profile, and we just pick that. And god, how thick do we think these are? They're probably 7/8.
Yeah, I'd buy that.
Let's see. They might actually be bigger than that.
Chad is shouting for a save.
We'll get there, chat. We'll get there. We will get there. It's been 30 years. It's been 84 years. 1.25 inches? I made those 2.5 inch circles, so 1.25 inches would be half. It might be 1.5 inches, honestly.
Yeah.
Is impossible.
Actually, no, I think it's 1.25 inches because there's a lot of
I'm leaning.
a lot of air
I'm
between
leaning
them.
more towards inch and a quarter.
Yeah, it might just be inch. Yeah, let's just do inch. Why not? Easy round number. Pow.
That's the kind of thing you can adjust after the fact without breaking everything, he said, knowing it was false.
Unable to create this feature because it would result in 0 thickness geometry.
You have to make it go up into the circle on the horizontal bit further.
The
that thing, the stuff, the the thing, Jack, like, yeah. Very technical dialogue.
That thing? That one!
That one.
That one.
Oh look, I made connecting rods. Circular profile, 1 inch. And then the thingy is the thingy and the thingy. Kapow! Yeah, and then we'll find a way to smush that.
If we don't get the smush perfect in CAD, it's fine. We know how we're gonna make them. We just need a center-to-center dimension.
Bam! Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
You gotta hit it really hard.
We make it orange and then we make it flat.
Heat and beat, ladies and gentlemen. Heat and beat.
I knew a girl like that once.
Ooh.
Careful, you'll excite Caboose.
HR?
I am HR.
Oh no.
You can't escape.
Oh no.
Alright, we're going to turn off the front view, turn on the side view. We're going to sketch on the bottom of our little pole that we've just made. And then we'll make half of it, and then we'll mirror it. Oh, and people said save. So yeah, I should probably do that.
Mirror, mirror on the pole.
John Gerard is now officially sitting on top of the pole. And that is, in fact, a statement of fact, and in no way a comment on the driver's sexuality.
What's today's fluid, Jim?
Today's fluid. Oh, God. Tabbouleh Baba Ganoush. I love that show. Jean Girard was referring to Talladega Nights, not MXC.
Oh.
But I'm always here for MXC posting. With your hosts, Kenny Blankenship and Vic Romano.
Hey.
Kenny.
Ricky Bobby.
Monsieur Bobby. Ricky Bobby.
Its eyes follow you.
There's a goddamn cougar in the car.
Hey, yo.
Not your kind.
There's a kilo of Colombian bang bang on the underside of the car.
It's real simple, son. Cops coming. There's a kilo of Colombian bang bang. Son, don't snort these Lucky Charms. Love, Reese.
Put you in a microwave.
A microwave. Ricky Bobby. All right.
Leighton, you sick bastard. He's at a Bills game when they're playing the Broncos.
So he's rooting for the wrong team.
Yep. No matter how you slice it, he's rooting for the wrong team.
That is true. He either roots for the Broncos and is alleging with his city, but then is being yelled at by his fiancée, or he's rooting for Buffalo and rooting against us. But, you know.
At least the Broncos are going to lose, so the fiancé will be happy.
Go sports.
It's true facts.
This picture of the game looks really warm.
I'm sure it does. Oh, is it a Snapchat?
It was a thing in the museum group.
Oh, that's what it was. Ah, yes. It's very dark over there. Is it dark over here? Oh, it is dark over here. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think I look outside windows?
He is locked in the cave. We removed the windows for this.
There are no windows. I'm not allowed to leave until Century of Steam releases. Help. Help. Tristan locked me in here.
Oh.
It puts the particle effects in the sockets.
Tristan, can he at least be let out for like September, October timeframe next year, please?
10 more whistles, and then we'll talk about it.
10 more whistles. Not more whistles. Anything but more whistles. Okay.
I don't think we have enough whistles anyway.
We don't. Obviously. We don't have the central of southern Alabama Montgomery Division 16 chime yet.
That Billy Bob Joe Frank made with his paw in the back shop of the Lucky Smells lumber mill.
You know, it was Casey Jones's little brother's whistle. Davy Jones, you know, the one with the locker.
The one with the socks, yeah.
God damn it. I was trying to think of any name. I was like, what's another Jones name? And brain just goes, Davy Jones. Broken. 100 years before the stack.
You know, there used to be a Davy Jones that worked at the Pikes Peak Park.
Did he know?
Aye, there's even a shed named after him.
Don't forget Guy Ledouche. Oh, how could we forget Guy?
How do you forget?
Oh my god. Love that show. Alright, we do a triangle.
Triangle man, triangle man.
Just like that. And then this is like going to best be a fucking standard piece of some variety of plate that we can just do a thing with.
2 inch wide by 1/2 inch thick.
You think 2? The other strap for the pilot was 3.
Okay, so 3.
That's kind of what I was thinking. And I'm just gonna probably do this the stupidest way that I possibly can. It's okay. 2 might look better. 2 would look a lot better.
I mean, this pilot is not going to stand up to any semblance of a crash standard anyway.
Crash standards? We don't need no stinking crash standards.
Professionals have standards.
Parts the
we
main
have
thing.
we It's not a very good cow catcher. We have another way of getting cows out from in front of the locomotive, but we can't repeat it.
Actually, on the subject of pilot strength and vaguely crashworthiness, but also vaguely not crashworthiness.
Yes.
How trustworthy, or how much trust would you put in the pilot, in the way that it's constructed to have some, like, either double head using the pilot or toe using the pilot?
On the Zoomy?
On the Zoom.
Enough. It's probably about the same trustworthiness at having a boxcar or something. Because the buff and draw forces aren't going through the spindly pilot, they're just going through the oak beam, which is tied directly into the frame.
Okay.
So that beam is probably your weakest point, which, yeah, that's about the same on a boxcar or a flat car or something. There are fewer bolts, I guess, but, you know.
And maybe a little less shock absorption because of the way the draft gear fit up.
Yeah, I don't think the drawbar has draft gear on it. We could probably put some on it, but I don't think it has. Where are we talking about Sean Connery? Oh god. What sounds like something that Sean Connery would say?
Your mother, Trebek.
The chat's going on about Sean Connery, and I must know.
Why are we going on about the most Scottish of Russians?
It's one ping only.
I was just gonna
Mark
say
still
that,
hasn't
but
seen that.
I still haven't seen that. When did we promise to
Still
do
need
that
to
for
watch.
a movie night?
We
Probably
did that
6
a
months
while
ago.
It's been 84 years.
It's been 84 years.
I mean,
We haven't done a guys' movie night in forever anyway.
We haven't. It's true.
Heights, if you're free after various meetings and various activities, I would be more than willing to throw that up on a movie night somewhere.
Well, Brett Layton and I were supposed to watch it, and tonight I'm watching Invincible with my sister finally. So then we can watch Invincible, if you have not already.
Is the
seen
new
it.
season out?
The first half of the second season is out apparently. .png.
I've only
Okay.
seen episode 1 and 2 so far. I'm pretty sure that's all that's out.
Is it just 2
Yeah,
episodes? Oh wow.
So far, it's only 2 episodes. There's gonna be more out.
Yeah.
It's good so far from what I've seen.
Good.
I'm waiting to see it 'cause I want to see what,
Davy
with you,
Jones.
and
Oh, I'm gonna rewatch it with you guys. It's gonna be fun.
yeah, it's just one of those things. Like, I also kind of vaguely don't really have the brain power to devote to that right at the moment.
No.
My
I'm
ankle
feeling-
can feel the corner of that thing through the computer, Mark.
Don't,
Can it?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, mine can too, and I don't like it.
don't.
Spicy. Owie.
So wait, actually, what's the clearance between the bottom of the pilot and the railhead?
2 inches.
2 inches. So
Something
you're not
like
feeling
that.
that in your ankle. You're feeling that in your toe.
If you're standing on the rail, which you shouldn't be.
Oh, fair.
True.
We will chamfer it or fillet it once we mirror it. But I've done a center line there.
That is a good point, actually, Mark. What's your distance to railhead?
You know, I didn't think about that. I just drew it to the drawing, and I don't know what that is. So let me accept the component, and let's see how legal we are.
Does it have to be within a certain measurement?
It does.
2 inches.
Try 4 1/8.
This is the minimum. Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
So it needs to come down.
No, I don't think it necessarily needs to come down. And with how long it is, you probably want it like that. I think it at minimum is 2-inch clearance. I don't know. Let's look at the CFR.
CFR
Tonight, folks.
230 part 4, or no, CFR 49 part 230. I always get that wrong.
Let's see.
Report
Minimum
up.
clearance of pilot above the rail shall be 3 inches, and maximum shall be 6 inches measured on tangent level track. So 4 1/8 is great.
Good.
4 1/8 is right in the middle there.
Yeah.
Oh man, you love the FRA. Pilots shall be securely attached, properly braced, and maintained in a safe and suitable condition for service.
What does that mean, Mark?
It means that my coworkers at BNSF would have been like, "Send it, bitch!" And the
Throw
fucking
more duct tape on it!
the plow is falling off, and it's written up by the crowd or by the freaking craft all over it. Plow BO, plow BO, plow BO, and there's the unit built into a train with plow BO chalked on it still. No one even bothered to hose off the fucking pilot, and there it goes. Off into the distance to be picked up by a train crew with plow
Off we
bad
go.
order written all over it. Thanks. Yeah, thanks everyone. Can I find that picture?
Off we go down to Kansas City.
No, they're the ones that send bullshit out, remember?
I thought you sent it back and forth to each other. It's like
I
a pen
should've-
pal kind of thing.
You know, if it was safe to run on the road, I would have sent it back. Hey, you forgot to true these wheels.
Hey,
Hey, who put the Rivarossi model train wheels on this fucking thing? Thanks.
got some pizza cutters in here.
Wheel sheet signed off by a supervisor. We'll need wheels trued at next maintenance. Motherfucker, it just came out of your annual inspection. And you've got flanges that are 2 inches tall? How bad was it? The hostler! The goddamn hostler brought the power into the house, and I'm like, why the fuck did they bring those over? And he calls me, and he's like, hey, yeah, I know there's no defects against that power, but I thought somebody in mechanical should look at those wheels. And I got down there, and it wouldn't take the gauge, and it's like, holy shit! How did this get this like this? Outshopped by Kansas City 5 days previous. Annual inspection. Oh, you needed to make numbers. I see how it is, Casey.
Well, you know, that happened on the way from Kansas City, Mark.
Okay, this is not the picture I was looking for that said plow BO, but this is the one that had safety written all over the plow that left with the plow with safety written all over it.
Safety!
Safety! Safety! Replace plow! Handholds! Safety! Safety!
Wait, FRA. There's an FRA tag too.
It's fine.
What's wrong with the knuckle?
Something, I'm sure.
They
Northwestern
just draw on that because they felt like it.
Governor standards. Those are for wimps, wussies, and little weenies. Weenie Hut Juniors. Yep, there you go.
Weenie Hut General!
Weenie Hut General! Yes. Alright. Okay, how do we... I'm going to sketch on these, and I'm going to define another thing so that I have two things to define with, presumably.
Have you mirrored it?
I've not
Are
mirrored...
you gonna mirror it?
I was gonna do the whole half and then mirror it.
Oh, I see.
It seemed like a thing to do.
This seems like a thing to do.
So let's see. How does one... Were you doing sketch planes or...
Yes.
So if we... How do you do a sketch plane? Sketch?
So, sketch. Click the sketch plane tool. If you want it in the center of your little circly things, you can click like 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock on the circly things.
Okay.
And that'll... It works a little bit like the mates.
I don't see a sketch plane as an option.
Your face is covering it, so I can't tell if you're in the right menu.
Oh. Oh, were you doing...
I don't believe you are. It's in the sketch menu.
3D sketches, you mean?
Yes, sure.
Okay. Was it a 3D sketch? Oh, I don't know if I want to do a 3D sketch. My face cam... We're gonna just turn the face cam off. If we do...
Are you in the sketch menu?
3D sketch on plane. Am I don't even know where the fuck I am. Hang on, let me just...
It's next to the spline thing.
Edit. Okay, we want to edit the component. We're in the component. Okay. Next to the spline thing. Sketch.
There's line, circle, splines, and then the thing you want.
Inserts a plane into the 3D sketch. Ah.
There you go.
Katunk, katunk. Apparently does not want me to do both those things. Well, if I put a circle and if I put a line. Okay, we're gonna do... No. SolidWorks! Damn it!
Well, that's the right tool. Have fun. Craig Bryan asks, here in the US, if a steam engine needs a new boiler these days, what shop can do it? Do it by making a new boiler for the steam engine.
Many.
Yeah.
There are many out there. Strasbourg, Jason Subskinski, TVRM,
Evstathios. Can't use the nickname-ios, Papas.
Yeah, you can't use that one.
Mammoth Locomotive and Palisade can do small ones.
I'm sure Butler could do one.
Butler could do one. Wasatch used to do them, terrifyingly.
Well,
we
won't afford them any points.
0
I
points.
award you no points.
I believe FMW is doing the contract work on the 1361. Is that the K4?
Yep.
Yeah, I believe
that kind of counts.
That'd be the one. I don't know if they're making a new boiler, but they're making a lot of boiler. That's for sure.
Yeah, I don't think it's a new boiler. I want to say it's a new wrapper.
There's a lot going in there.
I haven't really looked into that engine because you attempt to Google that locomotive and then it just your search history turns into an Elks Club with the amount of boomerism that goes on just instantly.
You'd have to ask Antimatter about that.
Mm.
He knows everything Pincy.
Everything.
Literally everything.
It's terrifying, honestly.
They're doing a lot of work to that boiler in order to get it, one, to undo things that at the time were potentially kosher but no longer are. And to bring it up to, shall we say, modern standard.
Yeah, modern standard. Make it ASME compliant, safety factor 4, all that good stuff.
All the fun stuff.
Everybody freaks out about the bell pair, like, oh, the bell pair's not allowed by the CFR, blah, blah, blah. No, it's totally fine. It just you have to prove with the engineering that it meets the safety factor.
And Penzi was stupid, so they didn't most of the time.
Yeah, the Penzi. In the words of Ducky, the Penzi changed boilers like we change pairs of pants.
Yeah. They had some very interesting practices.
Standard railroad of the world.
Where absolutely nothing is standard about them.
We keep talking
That's
like this.
fine.
Auntie's gonna come barging in here, screaming about Penzi.
This is so true. He will.
I mean, I can just go kidnap him.
I mean, he could. Wouldn't recommend.
It'd be funny, though.
I mean, it would be kind of funny.
There
It
we
would
go.
be.
Oh no.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh no.
Oh God, how do I define? How do I now define the angle there?
Welcome back, Caboose.
Well,
It kind of
guess-
works.
That's kind of what I want.
Yeah. Go to your front plane and then just do the thing.
Can I say vertical? No.
Do the
I think
thing.
so.
Do the thing.
Oh Jesus.
James Buckner asks, safety factor of 4, how the hell does that work? That's a very complicated question.
You just design it for 4 times the operating pressure. So if you're going to run
Yep.
it at 200, it better be designed to yield at 800 at every location minimum. And yield is when you permanently bend the paperclip.
Yield is, for the purposes of boiler discussion, boom.
Yes, yield becomes boom very quickly.
You might get a few creaks and then uh-oh.
Uh-oh, Pescadios. Okay, I do not know how to make this line what I want. Vertical is not helpful.
If you redraw the line, will it allow you to snap to vertical, just based on the camera orientation?
Maybe. If I just go the front plane, which is actually the back plane, because we're literally building this whole thing backwards. It's fine. Oh, it will. Yeah, okay. If it, well, that's not truly vertical, though, is it? That's slightly.
It's vertical from that reference, isn't it?
I guess. But then it's still not defined. That's vertical though. But then that
It
doesn't.
doesn't have to be defined. I think for these, close enough is close enough.
That's probably true.
I guess say we just need the center to center. We're not going to 3D print these.
Okay. Well, that's a hell of a way to do that, but that works. Okay. Let's carry on.
What a way to run a railroad.
Greg Fisher. What do you call a dying computer in an airport? A terminal. Yes.
Limes.
Limes.
Yep, limes indeed. Okay, so now I need to do another 3D sketch. Plane,
You need...
line, fat, cool, and now we go to the back view again, so we get it straight on, and now we draw a line straight down to that line, and then we tell the line to be vertical, and then cool. and
Yeah,
then
unfortunately
features.
this gets really repetitive.
Yep, swept boss base, circular profile, 1 inch, Pow. Cool.
All right, Mark, this is your weekly reminder that the meeting is in 1 hour.
Yep. Thank you, friend.
You have been foretold.
I'm gonna go review some documents and see y'all there. Have a good
Roger
one.
that.
Bye, Tristan.
Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad. And now,
Foretold. The meeting is but 1 hour.
3D sketch.
Hour.
Pow. Hello, horse. I shall call you Burger.
So, was Zuma's entire pilot, like the pilot structure, was it all steel or iron? Or
It's
was
all
it
steel or
wood and-
iron, yeah. It's kind of goofy.
Okay. So it wasn't wood.
Nope.
9.
Nope. But you gotta remember that it also had steam jets forward to scare cattle.
That is written right into the ancient texts.
That is in the texts. Plin, pow. And then I wish. Is there a hotkey to go to the back view, Brett, that you know of?
Not that I'm aware of. Tend not to use hotkeys.
That'd be too fucking.
I'm not smart enough for it.
Vertical. See, if I define it as vertical, it still lets me do all sorts of fuck shit with it. Whatever. Just gonna make it look right from the front. Circular profile, 1 inch. Katunk.
This is the definition of measure it with calipers, mark it with chalk, cut it with an axe.
Yes. Very true. Sketch, 3D sketch, insert
and then
thing.
maybe hit
Pow.
it a few times with a hammer for prototypical dents.
And smash it with a hammer!
Or, to save on postage, I'll just poison him with this!
I didn't realize you sang Santa Baby.
Santa baby. A llama! He's supposed to be dead!
Yeah, weird.
Okay, a quick cup of coffee. And then after that!
I don't know. By all accounts, it doesn't make any sense.
Biology.
First, I'll turn him into a flea. A tiny little flea. And then I'll put that flea in a box. And I'll put that box inside another box. And then I'll mail it to myself. And then I'll smash it with a hammer! Or, to save on postage.
Take the post. They were even worried about stamps back in that movie. I forgot that.
Corey Gibson asks, why do we even have that lever?
Why do we even have that lever? On second thought, make my potatoes a salad. Who love Emperor's New Groove or anything with Kronk. Hard agree.
Yes.
Squeak, squeak. Squeak,
My spinach puffs.
squeak, squeak, squeaker. Let us out, or we'll burn your house down. White Star 1222.
Squeaker.
Hey, I started making a T19 in Blender. Dope. Do the thing.
A T19.
Do the thing.
19.
And yes, Bender Family Farms, right in the ancient text for DNRG number 1. Steam jets facing forward to scare cattle.
To scare cattle!
With an exclamation mark, even.
With an literally with an exclamation part. The cattle is very much actually in there. Yeah. Ahsoka Tano, a little over a month till your birthday, then Christmas, and you see the forming of a cow catch made from boiler pipe. And please yell SolidWorks hi. This is a pilot, not a cow catcher. Thank you. Did you watch the video? And it's not made out of boiler tube. It's just made out of bar because Zumi has a weird pilot. And Vicious E3, who made the number 20 plate that sits behind me, the Aiken brothers. They made a batch of them, and I bought one at the Victorian Iron Horse Roundup back in 2021.
Speaking of things that sit behind you, I noticed that Oi has gained its auxiliary.
It has gained its auxiliary because 491 Part 2 is off getting relettered. So.
Yes.
Oi.
Oi.
Oi. Oi.
Hey, look.
We're gonna
go to the park.
How to watch this part of the stream get muted.
Oh no.
Oi! Oi! I can't actually sing that. The rhythm of that is confusing. I can't sing that and play that. Otherwise, I would. Oi! 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 See me ride out of the Moffat on your Nikon camera.
Near.
Cause I'm EMD. I still need to finish writing that. Cause I'm EMD. Turbo explode. That's your line, but
EMD, I won't fucking load.
And birds. The birds, they're here. They're coming.
So many little marching burbs. Burbs.
Why, thank you, XZY1579 for another 50 memberships today.
Herbs.
The economy has been broken pretty much just by you and Chris today, I think. Thank you, friends. And Evangezel 1. I cannot pronounce that, I'm sorry. Why not make the Zuma a Shay? Because many reasons, starting with fuck you no.
Starting with Shay.
Starting with it's not.
Starting with E-frame, ending in Shay.
Nah, man. Just take out the middle wheel, make it a shingle truck Shay.
No. Not approved. Threw off the Emperor's groove.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, you've thrown off the Emperor's groove.
What's his name?
Cusco!
Clipping. There he goes.
Yep.
There he goes.
Bye, Mark.
Discord doesn't know how to handle my idioticness.
Real.
Discord, am I right?
Discord.
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 Discord?
Discord, you scorned me for the last time.
Mickley says, I've never liked your spinach puffs.
Yes.
You know, I could probably make some spinach puffs that Mickley would actually enjoy.
Why do I feel like this is going to end in kidnapping Mickley?
He's a grown man. He can choose to leave whenever he wants.
What happened to my other circle?
All these squares make a
Circle.
All these circles make a square.
Glass.
I was just gonna say, you sounded like Apollo. Glask. Shrock.
Metal.
It's a bell.
Want a pistache?
Wario.
Damn it.
I love that bird.
He's a good bird.
Good burp.
The best burb.
Book.
Metal.
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 Glask. Glass.
Shrock. Blake Cooper, hello from the UK. It's very late here. It's also stormy. Is it very late there, or is it very early there?
Yes.
Is it dark and stormy?
It were a dark and stormy night in Casey Jones' locker.
Casey Jones. No, it's his brother Davey, remember?
Davy Jones' locker. No, he were the one that ran locomotives, I'm sure of that much.
Wouldn't Casey Jones's locker just be the 382?
Arr. Locker, I barely know her. Yar, 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 yar. Mickley over here with the mahogany jokes, man.
It's mahogany.
It's mahogany.
Sandcar.
Didn't
Movie's
another
too
one of
good.
those movies just come out? I remember seeing something about that.
Let's see. Features. Mirror. Mirror face plane. We want to mirror about the right plane. From the part? Why can't I use a global plane, SolidWorks?
Somebody's gotta go back and get a shitload of
Use
dirt.
the inside face of the bottom triangle thingy.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that could work too. Blues Crew. Shrock. Yes. Thank you.
Shrock.
And Modius with 20 gifted memberships. Thank you. Shrock. Glah. Let's see. Features to mirror. That one, and 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 that one. Alright, that seems vaguely right. Pow! Yeah.
Did it work? Stream hasn't caught up yet, but the giggling says it did.
Yeah, I think it worked.
Oh my god, it worked.
Pilot.
Pilot.
Pilot!
Woo! Hill hoot?
Does it have a center tube?
Probably not, because drawbar?
Drawbar?
Yeah.
It's
if
hard.
I remember the images correctly, it does not.
Yeah, I guess the drawbar just hangs down and sits there. That's kind of goofy.
Hang loose, man.
Hey,
It
man.
looks like it might have... I don't... that's actually probably a trick of the picture, because it looks like there's something behind the drawbar. But it looks like it's going back to, like, this third member, like, cross member.
The thing behind the drawbar is a locomotive.
Well, yes.
Fuck.
But if you... Well, hold on. Can we go back to the side-on shot? The more clear side-on shot.
Oh, it's got a third supporting strap behind the drawbar.
Yeah.
It does.
Like it does over the rails.
Yeah. And there's like a couple going back up behind the pilot beam.
What's that one fucking thing in the center doing? It's kind of goofy.
Nah, man, bro's just being chilling in the center.
Oh, that's a lot more to figure out. And I need to eat dinner, and we got the Century Steam meeting coming up. So I think...
And it makes for a good picture sitting like that.
It does. I think I'm going to hide those sketches because they're ugly. And
Can we get just a cheeky little chamfer on the very point?
Yep, that's exactly what I was gonna do.
Very nice.
Cheeky little little fillet.
Cheeky little fillet, yeah, not a chamfer.
Cheeky little fillet.
Cheeky little fillet.
Emmett Roberts, are you gonna release or maybe open source this model? Maybe. Well, we shall see. We haven't decided on that yet. Modius, you've got money again. Now you're choosing to be responsible with it on your stream. Thank you, friend. Thank you. It's all going to the grander good, not the greater.
The grander good.
The grander good of maybe someday having this choo-choo be a thing. Oh, I guess I have to be editing the part to put a chamfer on it, don't I? Edit component. Fillet.
Do the feature one.
Oh, good God. Nicholas Downs said, I heard it be responsible with money and wanted to summon a lot of kikes. So there you go. We think 1.5 radius? That looks kind of half.
Yeah, sure.
Half decent. And then probably
I'm
on the inside.
miming a cigarette right now.
Definitely gonna also do it on the inside there.
Here.
This way it becomes the cow nudger instead of the cow impaler.
Well, but darn, I wanted steak
For their
dinner.
ankles, at least.
And then
I
we will
wanted
also
steak for dinner.
fill it.
That's when you just stick the drawbar up.
That's
We're
looking
going
like
jousting.
Fix
Put that
bayonets!
jousting rod away.
Bayonets!
Oh no!
Bayonets!
What movie is that?
That's starting to look like a
Beauty.
real dude, guys.
Beauty.
That is
Looking like something.
insane.
It's a dude.
It's looking
It
like
is
a locomotive.
the
It's a
dude.
little dolt.
It is the
Dolt.
Yeah, we're gonna get a little screenshot for posterity. Just do a little snipping tool right there, and I'm gonna go paste that in a place, and then that's gonna be it for us tonight, friends. I gotta go race like a piss horse again. Gotta eat dinner, and then we're talking about Century of Steam stuff with all the friends. So anyways, thanks so much for the love and support. Thank you so much for watching, asking good questions, having a lot of fun along the way. So Nicholas Downs, my second job pays for the memberships. The first job is for myself. My friend. I
There you
appreciate you so much. Thank you so much.
Beautiful human being.
We love and appreciate
Guess
you
let's
all.
see what Trans-Siberian is all about.
Yeah, go check out Caboose's stream, Trans-Siberian simulator demo or something. It's going to be a shit post. So thanks so much for... Thank you so much for watching. Scott Ella Fitzgerald! Ah! Anyways, bye!